Jane, can you imagine being thrown into a Russian jail just for carrying gummies? It's a wild world out there, folks. Indeed, Jane. The recent detention of Kalob Wayne Byers in Russia serves as a stark reminder of the complexities and perils of international law, especially when it comes to drug policies. Jane, and let's be honest, Ralph, the fact that we're dealing with cannabis gummies of all things, it's not exactly the crime of the century, Ralph. True, the case highlights the vast difference in drug legislation between countries. In many places, carrying cannabis, even if medically prescribed, can lead to severe consequences, unlike in some parts of the United States where it might not even raise an eyebrow. Jane? Yeah, but you have to wonder about the judgment here, whether he was naive or just reckless to think those gummies would fly under the radar in Russia. Ralph, one might argue that it's a matter of cultural and legal awareness. However, I suspect Byers might not have fully appreciated the risk he was taking, regardless of his justification involving a U.S. prescription. Jane, and let's not forget, this isn't the first American to end up in this kind of predicament over there. Marc Fogel's case sounds eerily similar, and look how long it took to negotiate his release. Ralph, precisely. And Fogel's situation adds another layer of political complexity to the mix, given the context of his release being tied to a broader diplomatic exchange. Jane, which makes you wonder, is Byers destined to become another pawn in the geopolitical chess game between the U.S. and Russia? That's quite possible, Jane. These incidents often extend beyond the petty crime itself and become card pieces in larger diplomatic negotiations. Jean, if only the politics weren't so tangled, we might be able to focus on revamping those outdated drug laws instead of dealing with their international backlash. Ralph, a legitimate point. If laws could better reflect contemporary understanding of drug use and medical necessity, perhaps we would see fewer of these troubling incidents. Jean, let's hope so. In the meantime, folks, if you're traveling, know your laws, or you might just end up as the next international headline. Ralph, sound advice, Jane. And as always, it's crucial to remain informed and aware in this rapidly changing